Alright, team. Here are the symptoms we're dealing with. Subacromial bursitis, non-gonococcal urethritis, and pyelonephritis.
These symptoms could lead to a range of diagnoses. It's important we consider all possibilities.
I'm leaning towards pyelonephritis as the main culprit here, given the combination of symptoms.
I think it could also be subacromial bursitis causing the issues, especially considering the patient's medical history.
Non-gonococcal urethritis shouldn't be ruled out either. It's presenting some key signs here.
Enough with the back and forth. It's succinic semialdehyde dehydrogenase deficiency, no doubt about it.
Are you sure, Hawks? That's a rare genetic disorder?
But how do we proceed with treatment? This condition is serious.
Hawks, are you suggesting we go for a hypophycectomy? That's a risky procedure.
Damn right I am. We have to act fast to save this patient's life. Get ready to perform the surgery, team.
Hawks, thanks for coming in. I heard you want to perform a hypophycectomy on a patient with succinic semialdehyde dehydrogenase deficiency. Where did you get such a stupid idea?
I actually learned about it from an inmate on death row. He said he'd rather be here in the hospital than in the electric chair.
Are you serious? You want to do some medical procedure on a suggestion from a death row inmate?
Honestly, it's their opinions I consider most. Patients don't like to die violently, and neither do death row inmates.
Hawks, this hospital does not experiment on patients. We follow established protocols and guidelines.
You don't experiment on patients, but your tax dollars do. Ask Charles Parker Hughes what he said 40-some years ago when he was on a gurney in prison.
What did he say?
Well, not much, given that he's deceased, but I imagine that means treatment went well for him.
Hawks, this is a hospital, not Texas. You can think outside of the box, but you must remember the Hippocratic Oath.
I crossed my fingers when I swore to it.
Leslie, we have a problem. The patient is in critical condition.
Oh no, that's not good. What's going on?
It seems that the hypophycectomy wasn't the correct treatment for succinic semialdehyde dehydrogenase deficiency.
Oh no, that's terrible. How are we going to tell Hawks about this?
I'm not sure. He seemed really hell-bent on listening to that inmate on death row. He's gonna be pretty sensitive no matter how we say it.
Then this is the time to be blunt with him. He can't keep telling us stupid ideas and then blaming us for them.
God damn it. You merely killed our patient with your incompetence.
But Dr. Hawks, we followed the standard procedure for hypophycectomy.
Maybe we misinterpreted the symptoms, but we did what you and your death row buddy thought was best.
I still believe the initial diagnosis was accurate. We just didn't anticipate the complications.
It was a team effort. We all share the responsibility.
Frank, what did we just talk about?
I'm not paid to remember.
Leslie, shut up. Frank, you're the only one close to being correct unless you're including me and the inmate as we.
Based.
Gary, I'm gonna pretend I didn't just hear you attempt Gen Z speak. I don't even like hearing you attempt human speak. Shut up! I'm done with this incompetence. Figure it out yourselves. So, how's everything going outside the hospital, Johnson? Any exciting plans for the weekend?
Oh, you know, same old, same old. Just trying to relax a bit, catch up on some Netflix shows. How about you, Hawks? Any new medical mysteries keeping you up at night?
Netflix shows. What's good on there?
Okay, you got me. I can't even afford their most basic plan as I'm in the middle of a malpractice suit when your idea for a cancer patient killed them.
That wasn't actually me. I got the idea from Mr. Hunter. I think he just tried killing one of my patients.
Isn't he on death row?
Actually, yes. I've been working on this case that's been boggling my mind. The symptoms just don't add up. I can't shake the feeling that I'm missing something important.
Are you talking about the patient or the serial killer?
Wait a minute. That's it. I know what's wrong with my patient. I have to go, Johnson. Sorry, no time for lunch today.
Wait, what? Where are you going? What about lunch?
It's not like it's your last meal. We have food plans here. Sorry for the interruption, but we have a critical misdiagnosis here.
What the hell, Hawks? You can't just barge in here without proper gear.
It's not safe for you or the patient, Hawks. Do you even care about our safety?
I understand your concerns, but succinic semialdehyde dehydrogenase deficiency doesn't fit the symptoms. It's the symphalangism syndrome.
That's symphalangism syndrome? What's the prognosis for that, Hawks?
Prognosis is poor, Randall. Surgical intervention will be necessary to improve quality of life.
Are you sure about this, Hawks? We need to be certain before making any decisions.
I'm absolutely sure. Trust me, this is the right call for the patient's well-being.
Did you make sure to consult with Stabby McStab first?
I'm not bothering that mischievous piece of crap ever again. He only wanted me to convince the courts he could be released on good behavior.
Well, we need to move fast then. Let's prep for surgery and get ready to correct this misdiagnosis.
Tracy, I finally cracked the case. It was a rare condition causing the symptoms.
That's great, Hawks. I knew you could do it.
You know, all this trouble could have been avoided if I didn't have such idiotic doctors on my team.
What do you mean by that, Hawks? You were the one who made the wrong diagnosis.
Well, maybe my diagnostics team didn't provide me with the right information.
Hawks, you're shifting the blame when you were the one who declared the wrong diagnosis.
You should have listened to me earlier. Remember that inmate on death row who preferred our hospital over the electric chair?
I cannot believe you are bringing him up again. He killed one of Dr. Johnson's patients by proxy and nearly killed yours.
It happens. Besides, Johnson was stupid enough listening to me to think I'd give obviously bad advice if I thought it was good.
You do that on a regular basis with all your doctors. Look what keeps happening.
I don't have time for this. I've got clinic duty at the prison at midnight unless the governor calls it off last minute. Duty calls Liz.
Hawks, wait! Don't walk away from this conversation.